Good morning. Nuclear tits are coming up on the left here in San Onofre. We're on 5 North, headed to Los Angeles this morning. Not a normal commute for a Wednesday whatsoever, but it's the Los Angeles International Auto Show 2021. Managed to grab a press pass this year, so this is press day. Should be a lot fewer people. We're going to meet Kenan and Doug and Nick and Sam and some friends up there. They went up super early this morning, like 5 a.m. or something crazy. I can't do that, so I'm coming up a little later. It's about 11:20 right now. I got some work done this morning, talked to some clients. Beautiful drive along the ocean. A little bit industrial here in Camp Pendleton area. We should hit Orange County in a few minutes, and then Maps app says smooth sailing into Los Angeles. So get some clips maybe on the way if we see anything fun. Cars always double when you hit Orange County. And there's nothing specific I'm looking forward to at the LA show this year. You know, we didn't make it last year, what with COVID and all. So it's the first time I've been to an auto show since the LA show in late November, early December 2019. Went with Alex and I think Hassan met us up there. So anything cool, I'll be sure to film. Welcome to the vlog.
Take the exit onto I-110 South.
The urban jungle of Los Angeles. Everything is paved over in concrete. It's a quiet day in Los Angeles. I just got here, but Kenan and the guys are going to lunch at Yard House, so I'm going to head over there and meet them. Home with the Lakers and the Clippers for now.
I didn't drive this car quickly, but awesome brake cooling, which is from our GT frames from the racetrack one. Yeah, exactly. Like in motorsports, all these elements are purely functional. It's not a show or to show something. It's all about functionality and increasing the aerodynamics. It's not just aerodynamics.
How crisp is this with all that light?
Is it right lighting? So one thing they did that I really
What they
tried
did?
to make it look like a manual because they don't offer this one.
It does look like a manual, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can get the standard GT4 with the 6-speed, but you can't get the.
Alcantara everywhere. That's just going to turn white and pill like crazy, though. That's what I'm saying.
Blank switches on $178,000 car.
The blank switches, yeah. I'm sure it's missing some of the luxury stuff. There's a piece of it falling off back here behind the seat, which is amazing. Auto shows
They went
not
from
kind.
steering wheels with buttons to steering wheels with no buttons.
Yeah.
Or no buttons to buttons, now back to no buttons. Just like simple.
I hope the wiring's back there. Somebody will retrofit it. Huh. So it's a Maverick,
Yeah.
turbofan wheels, Borla exhaust.
That's carbon fiber tips.
That fucking guy. That's something. Definitely something. They've got the Bronco, got a Kenan,
Hey.
a Cobra Mustang. Yeah. What does this have in it now?
This is a 500, right? So. If I did an advertised sticker.
Go interior safety. Mechanic. Where's mechanic? Up here. 5.2 liter supercharged V8, Tremec 7-speed dual clutch.
Yeah.
How many dog powers does it have? Is it low energy?
Probably. Nice color temperature though.
Yeah. Massive. Absolutely massive. Canon. There's a lot of red. Usually you cannot even film it here. There are so many people and it's so loud. This is the way to do an auto show.
Your light is on.
Ooh, that's dumb. Okay, I look like an idiot with my light on. No, thanks.
No problem.
We got the light off.
Looking out for you.
Canon keeping me from looking dumber than I am. Speaking of dumb.
And they sell evidently for big money, like 40-ish grand or so.
I don't know about purple.
Yeah, very good.
Interesting. Certainly never seen one.
Yeah, I never thought. First one I've ever seen.
The Civic.
The Civic. What generation is this?
No idea. It's got vents back behind this lattice work. Very interesting.
Does the Civic pass the glove box test? We've developed a new test. Wow, it does. So there were a couple of things, like back in the day, the brown M&M test, as it were. What we would do was ride Grand Theft Auto. You know, if it's a good car, it closes and it got a good thump, which
The door test.
almost all cars do now. They seal well.
They've gotten that right.
They've gotten that right.
Then my test, I think I pioneered this one.
Was to if a car had a entrance and egress ingress and egress handle that was soft close like that, softer.
You don't want it to just
Had a
flop
damper.
back. Yeah.
Was a quality car. But now all cars have that.
Now we're using the glove box test. When you open it, you don't want it to just splat and drop down and drop all of the things that you have in the glove box out. Another thing is, how loose is the dome? This doesn't move too much. This is the new one, the dome test.
Dome test.
What was the one, the Chrysler 300? You could push that thing 2 inches up into the
Chrysler
headliner.
300, shocking that's still in production, was like that. And then the Nissan Rogue, right, that we were in was like that too. But this is just such a good normal car for somebody. It's just, it's everything you need, not a whole lot more. I really do hate the high gloss plastic.
This is a trend we're in right now. Everybody goes to these super high gloss black piano. When it's clean, it looks great. It's just not clean.
But I think it will scratch and it will get schmutzy as it is.
Here's what happens. It looks like this. It gets all grubby with
You wipe it
fingerprints.
off.
Then you wipe it off. Now it's scratched to shit. In 3 years, not going to be pretty. I'm going to wipe my fingerprints off of that since they are looking for me here in Los Angeles County. Not anymore. We're going to wrap up Wednesday. Not a typical Wednesday, but a great day. Headed up to LA for the auto show. Met up with everybody. We had lunch. I went back to the show for a little bit with Ken and the rest of them went back. Small show this year. No BMW, no Mercedes, no Audi, no Cadillac, no Buick, no Ferrari, no Rolls Royce, no Bentley, no anything really very fun, except Porsche. Porsche had a great display. We saw the GT4 RS because that means something to someone. We saw the 992, same thing. My favorite Porsche is the Macan. I think that's the best looking car they make, and it's one of their higher quality products. My only complaint, obviously there's no manual, there's no V8 option. I don't think you can get rear drive only. They're probably all whatever Porsche calls their four-wheel drive. It's Quattro, right? It's a Q3 or Q5. Joe, you're like, no, it's not. I don't know, maybe it's not. What do I know? I'm just talking out my ass. But really the only tangible complaint is that all of the switchgear inside the car, it's all very Volkswagen, very Audi. It's these really clicky, like tinny, clicky, very minimal response buttons. And this is a weird thing to complain about. I like a button that you press it and it feels mechanical. It feels like you're tripping a stop and a wire and a catch and something that really communicates with you in a tactile way what it's doing. And these tiny little clicky things, you can just picture the little piece of spring steel in that button making it click. I don't like it, but it works fine. Having said that, the interior is super, super nice. I love the leather. The ergonomics are on point. The feature list is long. They're really nice cars. And that's a Macan GTS that they had in guards red, black interior, just a gorgeous, gorgeous configuration. So I just checked in a shit ton of parts. I got back, I'm skipping ahead here. We left the show, we left downtown LA at like 6:30, not a good idea. Drove down to Corona Del Mar or Newport or wherever the hell it was, to Summer House. Nate, you and Kenan and I and maybe somebody else ate there a couple of years ago. Another great dinner there. I love their shoestring fries. They're my favorite fries. Then I dropped off Ken on where his M3 was. I made it back here, checked in a shit ton of parts that are now in Mike's 335D. He was here hanging out, so we went through that. Probably 250 parts or something like that if you include all the fasteners. It was a lot. So that's checked in, going up there tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed, then go up there tomorrow. We got a lot of work to do, and I'll talk to you guys then. Good night.